flex. You think our vote counts when they out counting the checks? Check your 6 for the 12, but it's 5 for the feds. And if you start thinking different, then they'll apply you with meds. Give you a phone, let social media supply you with stress. So go apply for the check. The cash is just the cash and we're all walking dead. The cash is just the cash and we're all walking. I shouldn't say it. Still, I'm just a victim of material systems. I try to stay away from rapping about materialism, but my pride, I can't deny that. I look into my daughter's eyes and money can't buy that.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free chipmunk. Clout not included. What's going on, YouTube? It's Wally Knox, and we're back. We're back with the reaction series. So today, man, with all the craziness, with all the disses, everything that's been going on, I've been well aware that there has been a track that was dropped by the homie DKRapArtist responding to Benzino. Now, as far as I'm aware, this actually came out before my Clout Cobain diss. Now, my diss involved Benzino copywriting reactors, coming after the community, so I approached it in that perspective and from that light. So I'm interested to see what route DK takes on this. But you guys have been highly requesting this. You want me to break this down. You want me to dive into it. Shout out to DK. We've got a track together on Battle Sessions. He's been on my One World Cypher. Very, very dope MC. But this right here, right now, is none other than a stand response to Benzino. But before we go any further, I'm going to give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. If you guys like that, just dropped on my channel. It is absolutely killing it right now. If you want bars, you want wordplay, you know I got you. I'll put the links to it to support it below. Also, real quick, I want to shout out the hats that you see. If you like it, you want to cop one with the KH limited edition while supplies last. It is on my website, knoxhillmusic.com now. Again, all links down there. But anyways, you know what we're here for. DK, step up to the plate. Let's see what you got. There he is.
Yeah. When there's a ghostwriter, who you gonna call? The Ghostbuster. NBA was a white thing.
Oh man, I love that. Obviously, we know the ghostwriter allegations at this point in time, but DK taking that and flipping it to the Ghostbusters theme, and he is busting these ghosts, unlike Benzino busting different things out of Red Roof Inn, boys and girls. Let's go. We're here for this today. I love that little again, I always love when you take just like vocal samples and you like cake them into the back of the mix and the instrumentation itself. Just so dope, man.
Ghostbuster. NBA was a white thing, and aren't you glad we made it different? You wouldn't have the ballers like the Jordans who uplifted, shake the culture, made a living. You saying them
like the Jordans who uplifted? Because Jordan had hops he could lift up versus uplifting his teammates, those around him, but also uplifting the sport of basketball. He was a global ambassador, and it's so true. Basketball was invented by James Naismith. And we talked about this with the Dr. Umar Eminem arguments. Anytime someone brings race into this and says that Eminem is purely a culture vulture, hip-hop, like sports, is not about skin tone. It is not about melanin levels. It is about your talent and your skill. And the beautiful thing about sports, music, anything relating to all of that is that it does not discriminate. Art does not discriminate. Anyone can pick it up. Anyone can do it. And that's what I love about hip hop and the culture. DK already dropping in with facts, man. Let's go.
NBA was a white thing, and aren't you glad we made it different? You wouldn't have the ballers like the Jordans who uplifted, shake the culture, made a living. You saying them ain't prevalent, your beef of Eminem's the only thing that keeps you relevant. How are you the culture when the culture doesn't like you? I ain't like you. I think you need the money more than I do.
How are you the culture? Because Benzino's running around talking like he is hip-hop culture, like he is gatekeeping in a sense, right? And he's even trolling black stands especially. Like, he's making it a race thing. If you're black, you shouldn't be supporting Eminem. You should be on my side. Well, why? What does that have to do with anything? I love how DK is just kind of like taking the points that Benzino's made, some of the things that he's doing and he's saying, and what's he doing? He's flipping it back. He's countering it, and he's proving it wrong. Very dope battle rap tactic, right? Just take what the opponent tries to use as ammunition and flip it back on them. And it's almost like Eminem saying this in a sense, like how Eminem would rebuttal and respond, but DK is obviously stepping up to the plate and doing it in this case. Very, very dope dropping.
You saying them ain't prevalent, your beef of Eminem's the only thing that keeps you relevant.
And that's so true. Like, if you go look at Benzino's Spotify, like every other keyword that he's tagged in his tags, which he can choose, has Eminem, SlimShady, Marshall Mathers, like even on his videos. He is self-aware. He's well aware where the gravy train is right now.
the living. You saying them ain't prevalent. Your beef with Eminem's the only thing that keeps you relevant. How are you the culture when the culture doesn't like you? I ain't like you. I think you need the money more than I do. The internet despise you.
And that's a casual double that he slipped in right there. I ain't like you. Like, I'm not like you in how I move and what I do, but also like I don't like you as a person.
It doesn't like you, I ain't like you. I think you need the money more than I do. The internet despise you. So when I recite the rhymes, you hear me spitting on the mic. I write it just to spite you.
Nice.
On the mic, you claim that he's
Write it on the mic, spite you. Nice condensed I sounding vowel scheme right
so when
there.
I recite the rhymes, you hear me spitting on the mic. I write it just to spite you. On
Love
the
that
mic,
flow.
You claim that he's a vulture, you're a joke. How are you the culture when you broke? First off, Ice Fezzo didn't second nothing you said. There's rumors you was in a hotel, give it some head. You ain't seen him in town, you ain't seeing him.
I love that. Again, the rebuttals continue. This is battle rap right here. Take the opponent's points and rebuttal them. Flip them back, right? One of Benzino's big points, I even pointed out, I did like that approach of attack, but the unfortunate thing is that it was quickly batted away because he talked about the I Swear Vezos. I Swear Vezo, as we covered when we did our live stream, was like, no, I don't second what this man says at all. I ride with Eminem. And then obviously Benny's come out, Conway's come out, Griselda's come out. So many people that Benzino name dropped. Cassius dropped a diss on Benzino, and Benzino's like, Eminem, you treated all these people poorly. What have you done for the culture? And they're like, hang on, we still ride for Eminem. So something's not right there. The logic does not add up, does it? Love these flips.
There's rumors you was in a hotel, give it some head. You ain't seen him in town, you ain't seen.
He's never gonna live down the Red Roof Inn. He should get like a loyalty members reward for just all the promo we've been doing for Red Roof.
Said, there's rumors you was in a hotel, give it some head. You ain't seen him in town, you ain't seeking him out. And put the D on the map, you put the D in your mouth. Emma's platinum status, he don't
D for Detroit versus different dicks running around.
them out and put the D on the map. You put the D in your
Wow.
mouth. Emma's platinum status. He don't need you for clout. You need your daughter for money. You need to figure it out. And they've gonna knock with.
Cole Leray response right there because he's riding off of her coattails now.
He don't need you for clout. You need your daughter for money. You need to figure it out. And they've gonna knock with you.
Oh, that's another clever, just like casual double he threw in there. You need to figure it out. Need your daughter for money. So for figures, like you need those figures, those dollars versus like figuring and working it out. Dope.
He don't need you for clout. You need your daughter for money. You need to figure it out. And they've got an opportunity. Benny, an
Facts.
opportunity.
Facts.
Got an opportunity. Royce, an opportunity. Everybody left. I'm just keeping it real. If they sound with Diddy, they would still be stuck in the deal. And he don't support battle rap. Way battle Marv 1.
If they were signed with Diddy. Little side shots fired at Diddy there, but yeah, it's so true. I mean, look at all these other labels and these artists who get in these bad contracts and they can't get out and they rebel against the labels. You see it happen all the time and they still can't get out of their contracts. At the end of the day, you have to remember these people left on good terms with Eminem. It's not like it was one-sided and one party was like super upset. Like, no, Eminem respected them enough to let them walk and to make sure they were set up for success. Right? I mean, we don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes at these labels and all that. But the fact that these people have come out since then and they still support Eminem, to me, says everything about it. Right? You could say that they left the label, but there's many different reasons why people leave a record label. And at the end of the day, they were still able to leave and to leave on good terms. And that says a lot right there, too.
Opportunity, voice and opportunity. Everybody left, I'm just keeping it real. If they sound with Diddy, they would still be stuck in the deal. And he don't support battle rap. Way battle Marv 1 on the 8 Mile DVD. You ain't smart, son. Gave Marv a shout out. Battle rapper shout out. Let's not forget the total slaughter shit that he done. Everybody did.
Slaughter shit because he's slaughtering on a track versus like some of his lyrical content talking about like slaughtering and, you know, violence versus Slaughterhouse, Royce the 5'9", Joel Ortiz, King Crooked, Joe Budden. That was a smooth little flip again from DK. And then the battle rap lines. We talked about this with Marv 1. And that 8 Mile DVD, when Eminem had a bunch of Detroit rappers that he put on and they were there, they were extras. Some of them got to come up on stage and battle Eminem. And he really put on for the battle scene. And they put that DVD out, right? And even that Marv 1, when Eminem talked about it later on, like he wanted to get a rematch with Marv 1. I mean, the man is so humble. Think about what he's given back over the years. Even like the whole body, right? And the battle raps. What has Benzino done and given and contributed to battle rap? Great rebuttals yet again from DK.
Real. If they sound with Diddy, they would still be stuck in the deal. And he don't support battle rap. Way Battle Marv 1 on the 8 Mile DVD. You mean smart, son? Gave Marv a shout out. Battle rap a shout out. Real. Let's not forget the total slaughter shit that he done. Everybody dissed him. Imagine if he dissed back. Every single song he made would have to be a diss track. There's levels in his leagues, fam. Like Milkbone, the last emperor dissed him. Who the fuck are these, man? You look like a hamster when he's packed.
Again, more of Benzino's lines that he's just taking and rebuttaling, man. I love it. I mean, it's just like cool calculation, isn't it? Like he's just coming back with facts after facts after facts after facts and sound logic. This is a very solid rebuttal response. But Milkbone, is he relevant today? No. Last Emperor, like Eminem is at the top. You're always going to get haters. You're always going to get people taking shots. Hell, I get it. You know, for all the diss tracks that I've responded to and have dealt with, there's 10 times the amount that I haven't responded to. I let diss tracks go all the time because if I sit here and want to respond to everybody that's got a beef or an issue with me because they see me and my level and they want to take shots, then I would never get to focus on my original music. I'd just be involved in beef all day, every single day. I can only imagine what Eminem has to deal with at his level of fame and success.
Every single song he made would have to be a diss track. There's levels in his leagues, fam. Like Milkbone, the last emperor dissed him. Who the fuck are these, man? You look like a hamster when he's packing his cheeks. Who is your buddy in the hotel clapping your cheeks? Man, you're rapping this
hamster when he's packing his cheeks. Clout Cobain with the little clout nuts that he's got all stuffed away for winter. DK, you didn't have to do that.
When he's packing his cheeks. Who is your buddy in the hotel clapping your cheeks? Man, you're rapping this week. So we know you had the Ghost Rider. Mention proof to get him hot-headed like the Ghost Rider. Keep saying he...
Like, you know, Ghost Rider. Superhero, right? With the flaming head, Nicolas Cage versus getting Eminem angry, getting him hot-headed, flipping Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider smooth.
You know you had the Ghost Rider, mention proof to get him hot-headed like the Ghost Rider. Keep saying he...
And Benzino did kind of like backtrack on that because he mentioned Proof in Vulturious in not a great way, but then he gave Proof a lot of respect, and I feel like even Benzino realized he made a mistake when he came back with Rap Elvis.
But we know you had the Ghost Rider, mention proof to get him hot-headed like the Ghost Rider. Keep saying he invades a culture just to diss us. Every single chance he get, he uses it to give love. Just listen to his rock and roll Hall of Fame list.
Facts.
Name me one other rapper that be doing that shit.
That's the thing. This is your moment, right? This is your moment. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You could talk about your struggle, your story. You can only thank your team and your people around you. What does Eminem do? He takes the opportunity in his platform to show love to some of the great pioneers of hip-hop and to give flowers to others. When it's his moment to receive his flowers, he's like, no, I don't want those. Go pass them out. Go give them elsewhere. Eminem always shows love to the culture and continues to thrive within hip-hop.
To his rock and roll Hall of Fame list. Name me one other rapper that be doing that shit. Apparently the man Eminem keeps us divided. The only reason he be getting hate is cause he's white, and we hate your double standards and your racism is bullshit. You've been shot before, so you could take my shots cause what's a bullet, huh? Plus you've been taking shots in the hotel too.
You could take my shots on this track because obviously you've been fired out. We talk about the nephew scheme and the funeral, and then he flips it into different types of shots in the hotel room. You can let your imagination fill in the blanks there.
Plus you've been taking shots in the hotel too.
He just had to slip it in there, didn't he? Didn't he? Get the KY.
Yeah, I'm a Ghostbuster. When there's a Ghost Rider.
I love the mellowness of this beat, man.
Who you gonna call? The Ghostbuster. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Very, very calm and collected. He just casually rode over top of that beat and just left a train wreck in his wake. And you know what I love about this is, like, for me, so many of these rebuttals, it's like Eminem doesn't even need to respond if he just hears this, because DK stepped up to the plate and just took basically all of the meaty points that people were talking about Benzino's diss that made it good, that people liked about Benzino's diss. And he just flipped the logic on all of them and just disproved it literally, like comment by comment, line by line. And it was like a lyrical doctor just coming through and just dissecting it and just flipping it right back the other way. That is how you drop a diss, man. That was smooth from DK. You were Knox certified.